direct from the bar.
Mancow.
The crew is here. Get him up over here. Get him. Come on. All right, here we go. The Bond movie is a monster. Did you see it?
I saw it last night. It was so good, except for the fact that the Bond girl was in there for only about 10 minutes, and there was
a debate. Is she killed? She is killed, right?
She's absolutely killed.
That's what I thought so.
Yeah.
That's what I thought so.
Yeah.
All right, and where's French? Come on over here. Let's get the gang. And we've got, make a little more noise, will you? Good job, moron. That's a live mic, but just go over there and just tap dance over there, why don't you? It's great. Mike North is here, the legendary Mike North.
Hey. Sean Connery. Another Sean Connery movie out?
No.
Oh,
so it doesn't count
Bond?
For you? You know you're old when you say something like that. For me, it's
Sean
Roger
Connery
Moore.
should have a cameo in the darn thing, for God's sake. He carried the franchise for years.
Connery's retired. He's off beating his wife somewhere.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He enjoys slapping her in public and brags about it.
That's what he said.
Yep,
he
absolutely.
Said, when a woman gets out of line, you got once in a while.
That's the way it used to be in the 40s around here. What can I tell you?
He's Scottish, right? That's the way the Scots did it?
I'm Scottish, and don't never forget it.
Yes. Wow. You know, when he says sitting down, you have to be very careful with the accent, and don't say it.
I am not going to say it.
I thought he was cursing.
He was great in The Untouchables.
He was great
He's great in everything.
Yeah.
The Indiana Jones movie. Indy.
As the father?
Yeah.
No, that's when it was sad. It was sad. He's wearing like a monocle, walking around, having somebody else do the dirty work.
He's old.
Well, you know what? Some guys just are forever young.
It's kind of like the way Jiggets does all your heavy lifting.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, all right.
Are you kidding? Of course he does.
How much longer? When are we going to have a funeral for the foot? When are we going to have a funeral for the foot? How long till he loses a foot? Seriously, yes.
He's going to be fine. You look at you see the legs? That's a base, my friend. You got to have you'll find you got to have the caboose.
Brother,
you got to have the base. You got to be able to carry the load.
I think I caught diabetes from Dan Jiggets being in here.
Really?
Yeah, he's got the cane. How long?
I just had brief dizziness with the show last week. That's all. Just brief dizziness, but I'm okay now.
Marty DeRosa is here.
Marty, Chicago guy.
Nice to meet you,
Inspired
man.
by us. We've got the suit crew is here. You guys, what's the mood today with the suit crew?
Well,
the Bears
everybody
fans?
else is still so depressed that they're still out of it. You know,
well, they'll be here. They'll be here. The suit crew, and then we got Train Company playing live, and the world's biggest weenie is here. The lovely Trixie is here. I should have paused. The world's biggest weenie.
I noticed that.
Trixie is here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
She just gasped.
Yeah.
I heard her just
really
gasping
nice.
when she was holding on to it.
Did you see the? My wife would say that's no big deal, but I spoil her. Thank you.
Well, there's no question about it. But bottom line is when I hear like that, and it's early in the morning, and I just start thinking. That's all.
Where is your comedy partner, Dan Jiggets?
He couldn't make it today.
Yeah.
He's doing Hoboken. He's down in Hoboken passing out turkeys.
Getting his foot cut off, isn't he?
Right. They're still waiting to get the power on, by the way.
All right. So not a good day for a Bears fan?
No, it was pretty devastating on there. That's why too much volume. I'm still losing my voice a little bit here, too.
What went wrong, my friend?
A lot of weather conditions, no color for the second half, but, I was still impressed with the defense. Our offense was still
Wait a minute,
good.
I got Mike North here. Why am I talking to this?
I love the guy.
Why am I talking to this moron?
He came right from the game. He came right from the game. The coat was still wet.
Yes.
Yeah, there was still no sleep.
Cutler got hit.
All right. So talk to me.
He's hurt. Cutler got the concussion, which some people think he has anyway. He's pre-concussed, if you want to know the truth about it. They played okay. The final score was 13-6, 13-7. They're right there in it. Hey, that's 20 years in a nutshell. That's how I got it done, Mancow. I gave you all you needed. Take care of it.
All I want. Mike North, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you later, Mike. Trixie, you're
this poor guy says he listened to us when he was a kid.
It's not possible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's possible.
Forever young. That's the motto. Forever young. A little caffeine gets you where you want to go.
So you started at a hot dog stand, right? You had your own hot dog stand.
I saw the sausage.
Did you see this? The world's biggest weenie is in our studio.
I don't know what kind of bun that could fit into, but it's got to be fantastic.
It's not Mr. North. The world's biggest weenie.
Much too big for me.
All right, let's do the three-finger pledge. Everybody, hold up 3 fingers. Here we go. I promise every morning at 6.
I promise
every morning at 6.
To get up and get my Mancow fix.
To get
up and get my Mancow fix.
Yeah, before I drive, bus, or red line.
Before I drive, bus, or red line.
I'll read between the headlines.
I'll read between the headlines.
There we go. That's
boy.
Plenty more coming up here. Momentum Monday. Building the big Mo. No. Wow. She's so cute.
Yes, she is.
And then she talks.
She's so fine.
People are asking me, like, what the hell was she talking about with the, and I just, the coconut water and the beads and the crystals and I don't have any idea. blah, 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 blah. Well, I can't say victory. Can't say victory.
Attempted victory.
Who's the greatest team right now, Mr. North?
The Chicago
North
Bears, my friend, until somebody tells otherwise. Last night there was an emergency meeting at halftime. The coach called everybody together, of course, at Daily Plaza. Coach Ditka, Mayor Daley, Rahm Emanuel, we all got together. We tried to figure out the situation. It was too late, but we'll be ready for next week, my friend. Amen. Bears, don't give up on them. Yeah. Don't ever give up on the Bear.
Yeah, okay.
Until about like late December.
What about those Cubs? Maybe time to give up on those?
Theo Epstein doing the job right. They tell
it's the GOAT.
They tell Monroe he's traded. He's not.
It's the GOAT.
Huh?
It's the GOAT.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's the GOAT.
But he wants to be. He wants to look like you.
Every excuse.
No.
Every excuse to be a loser.
They come here. They put on the pinstripes. Lou Piniella, fiery manager. Yeah. He comes here. Yeah. I'm going to go have some Chardonnay. I'll be over in the corner. Dusty Baker.
Yes.
Puts on the pinstripes. He can't manage his way out of a paper bag. They go other places, they win.
Wouldn't you say what Jonathan Brandmeier is to radio? Loses all the time. Lots of big excuses.
Why do you bring him up? Why do you torture yourself like this? Why do you bring him up? Why do you give him the publicity? I know he needs it, but why do you do this to yourself? No, seriously.
No, I would see him put on the man tan, and he tried to bust the union.
I've never met the guy. I've been in the business years. I've never met the guy. I haven't been to Racine. I just am telling you, I haven't been to Racine.
Do you want to hear the story? This is a guy that was on the radio. I used to see him across the hall, and he had a curtain around him. And at that time, if you don't talk to him, you don't look him in the eye. He had to have a separate entrance from everybody else.
Really?
You don't look him in the eye. You don't talk with him. If you need to communicate with him, you fax him.
Right.
So literally, a guy from 10 feet away would have to fax him.
Right.
Jimmy Budweiser and his crew. Seriously, they would have to fax him.
So he would have. I used to come up through the floor to score. I mean, they had a little elevator, but he actually.
Yeah, and then he would leave like this because he's old. He would leave like this and hope nobody saw him, and he would hand out pictures of him for 20 years ago.
Why do you want to start inter-radio squabbles? I mean, why can't you just look what you got here? Look at you got Trixie.
No, you know what I hated?
You got
what I hated?
Marty.
You know what I hated?
Look, you got the guys. Look at these guys over here playing the music.
North. The reason you're here is you're the real deal. That's why you're here. You and there's some great guys.
What's the good news?
Well, I'm going to pay for your parking today. Is the good news.
Oh, yeah.
That's the good news.
I cabbed it.
No, but I saw this guy. He, wanted to get out of town. Wanted to do the Hollywood thing.
Right.
Mr. Ego, busting the union as far as I could tell. Treating people like garbage. And then, and I'm the shock jock. I'm the bad guy.
You are a bad guy.
Okay?
I mean, it's known throughout the Badlands.
Right.
That you're a bad guy.
Right. I tell it like it is. And then I would see this guy. I'm just a know-nothing boy from Fond du Lac. I went fishing this weekend. It's like, I know the guy was in Hollywood, the lying son of a,
You're in bed at night thinking about the Super Balls are going off in your head. Look what you're doing to yourself.
I'm saying.
Release yourself. Be happy.
There's always, I don't like losers.
Okay.
At what point do you have an excuse? When does it stop?
Don't you want to be relevant?
Now
That's
GN.
all anybody wants to do. Look at my guy here.
Now GN. Now GN. Now WGN. And now that boss is fired. When does it stop?
Because they all hang together. All those
now,
guys.
what's that all about?
Well, it's sort of like, you know what? Here's the deal.
We'll all go down together.
Each company can own 8 stations now.
Yeah.
And one guy really looks over the other guys who used to work for him. No, it's all conspiracy.
Well, what happened to you?
Well, I'm still around. I'm still around. I got up this morning. I got up at 4. What do you think happened to me?
Drew Hayes isn't calling you. Drew Hayes isn't calling you.
Drew's they're all good people, but they're not going to call me because Dan Patrick's not going to be called by ESPN.
Right.
You're not going to be called by where you worked at because the talent they don't need the major talent anymore. They can bring in the Bucks, be an ordinary. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Because they got new people leaders. Now, if you walk in.
No, stop that. I don't want to talk about that. That's boring.
Oh, so
no, that is boring.
I understand, but that's what they're selling on.
But
we didn't sell on people.
What are you doing? Why are you talking to him?
I'm exhausted.
You're exhausted?
I'm winded. I got windburn.
It was explained to me over at LS, okay?
Oh, really?
No, it was explained to me that mediocre is where we're at now. We want everything to be mediocre.
If you got an ear, you can hear it.
We don't want any quarterbacks. We don't want any stars. No. We don't want any names. We want to pay people nothing. We want everything just to be kind of and this is good. They explained to me this is good. Everything goes down. Less people listen.
Because
there's no excitement, but it's safe.
But they don't want any corporate BS anymore. They don't need a guy like me going, what the hell happened? Why didn't you push the button?
Yeah.
Well, we'll do it next time.
Yeah.
I like it done right the first time.
Right.
They don't want that anymore.
Right.
They don't want the talent dictating anything.
I sat in a meeting where they explained to me that mediocre is where we're at now in America.
Oh, there's no question.
That's what people want.
Everything.
We don't want leaders. We don't want winners. We want mediocre. And instead of 25,000 people listening, you may have 25 listening, and they're brain dead. But you know what? Everybody will have less if we all do this.
Exactly. That's the way it is in all corporate America.
But
now,
it's amazing to me.
It's amazing to me because I could never work in a shop where you don't want to be the very best that you can be. Anything that you do.
Ass.
The last time I really didn't put any effort in anything was my whole school career. But that's beside the point. I wasn't getting paid for that, and I never worried about
the public school. The public school.
I went to Sen.
Well,
I did the best. It was 4 years, but I only had 2 years worth of credits. I should have joined the band.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. But should have learned how to play a tambourine or something.
The last couple of years of public schools completely.
It's ridiculous.
It's babysitting.
I mean,
they don't teach you anything in high school.
It was insane.
Yeah.
And then I ended up. I said, I'm working for the city at 17.
Do you have any wonder why America is? Of course you don't. Why we're falling further and further behind after just remembering high school.
We're 16th and 17th in math and science. That's Mike North territory back in the day.
Yeah.
When it wasn't fashionable to be 16th or 17th in math science.
And now they grade on the curve. This would be for the smart kids. Now it's for the stupid kids, so the stupid kids don't feel stupid. So this idea of all ships rise, it's all ships sink.
All I got left is I got a general's outfit inside my closet. I'm going to wear. I'm going to walk around, salute people, and hopefully things will work out.
Did you?
How about my guy Petraeus? Whoa, my God.
Did they throw him under the bus?
And Dianne Feinstein says, I don't think we're going to accept his resignation because I think he's good at what he does. So you're the head of the CIA. It's okay to sleep around, Miss Feinstein.
See, you bought into it. I don't buy into it.
No, they knew this a month ago, 2 months ago.
But I don't buy into it. You're buying into it. I don't buy into it.
Oh, what are you buying into?
It's all a setup.
To get everybody's, he won the election. What do you need? What do you need a setup now for?
Just like Jesse Jackson.
Talk some sense into him.
What do you just and then you
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse, I said
he got elected again. God bless the electorate. They know what they're doing.
Right, and they knew. Let's talk
He's
about
going to jail.
Let's talk about race politics. This guy's going to jail. Voted for him no matter what. The guy didn't show up. He's very sick. I like the guy, sits next to me in church. I actually like him as a guy, but if he can't do the job,
right.
Do you know what I mean? I like a lot of guys that I can't work with because they don't work. All right? This guy hadn't been to work since June. They reelect him, and then they announce, oh, by the way, he's probably going to jail.
Yeah.
I mean, you know why they did that.
Well, absolutely. I mean, people look at...
They have known about this General Petraeus, if you don't know, is getting ready to testify. Obama lied. 4 people died. The bungling of Benghazi. We will live to see by this criminal liberal media this completely forgotten. Look, JFK abandoned our troops in Cuba, right? Bay of Pigs.
The Bay of Pigs, my friend. Who will ever...
Wait. No, they have no idea.
It wasn't a restaurant.
They went to public schools.
It's not a restaurant.
It's not a Cuban restaurant.
The Bay of Pigs is a place in Cuba.
It's not a pork place. It's not a pork place.
Barbecue.
But Kennedy blew it, and he owned up to it. This Obama is going to hide, and as Petraeus goes to talk, all of a sudden, this thing that they knew for months, come on. This guy has some side action. Who come on.
I saw the woman with General Petraeus. I saw it.
I saw
was
her
his
too.
wife. And the first thing I thought was Playboy. Pull out the magazine, do something. She's an older woman living at home, and the husband's globetrotting all over the world. And he's the head of the CIA, and he's a general, for God's sake.
Right.
He's like the Jagger of politics.
So he was getting some side action.
Guys like that?
They've known this information. They've known this information.
The band went, I don't know about that now.
They've known about this information for a long time, and they just released it as Petraeus was about to testify about how awful Hillary Clinton.
Well, why can't he testify now that they said he's resigned, so he can't testify? Oh, I get it. Why can't you testify?
Now?
But they can subpoena.
Are you with me? Now are you with me?
They can subpoena him.
Now are you with me?
I was with you at the beginning. You always want to separate and divide.
I'm telling you.
I'm a people bonding person, right,
I'm
Christy?
an equal opportunity
Is that your name, Christy?
Trixie.
Oh,
I am telling you.
Svetlana.
I'm telling you.
Svetlana.
I would love to hear from any members of the military. Anybody who wants to comment. 1-888-2-MANCOW. That's 1-3-8-2 MANCOW. Totally a setup on this guy. They had the goods on him, and I'll tell you what, they can distort whatever you say. They can distort whatever Trixie says.
But what are they setting up? He's going to testify. You watch. They're going to pressure him to testify. They're going to subpoena him. He's going to have to talk anyway. There's no way escape.
Sir, you're not paying attention. You got to pay attention.
I'm sorry, General. I am sorry, General Mancow.
I know it moves by pretty quick, brother. They discredit him. Hillary says she's refusing to testify. She's too busy to testify. Obama lied. 4 died in Benghazi. They tried to blame that stupid Innocence of Muslims video, which you and I knew it wasn't immediately. What fool believed that?
Video, yeah, the video thing is so 1990s. It really is.
This is the religion of peace doing what they do. The Islamo-fascists doing what they do in that area. Come on, how many times we get to be attacked before we realize what's going on? They hate us. They want us out of there. We're the infidels. They want Israel gone. They want us gone. Let's wake up.
I just found out what infidel meant the other day. I'm not happy about it.
You are an infidel.
I just found that out the other day. They've been calling us that. All of a sudden, I'm offended.
So right as Petraeus is about to testify and lay it all out, they discredit him. Oh, he may still testify, but now they've made him, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, so but it doesn't matter what he is. The fact that he resigned means, wait, he shot somebody a month ago as the head of security for someplace. Now he doesn't have to testify because he resigned. You still have to testify. He will be subpoenaed. You will come to work happy that happened, and maybe this whole setup and this conspiracy, you wacko, because you go to bed at night thinking up conspiracies will go away.
No, it's all there, brother. It's the news is there. How about 60 Minutes covering it up?
But people don't care.
60
they
minutes.
Elected the gentleman in.
60.
We got a Brad. They've got President Obama.
What did I say? What did I say? The Kool-Aid drinkers, the lemmings, the people that are, the lampreys on you and I that don't work. They don't care. They don't care. I've said it before. Obama could have eaten a live human baby on TV, and he would still have.
There's no question. He would have taken Ohio. He would have taken Ohio and probably parts of Pennsylvania because of that.
A little, a little baby like a Thanksgiving turkey. Michelle, what do you?
You know what?
It wouldn't have mattered.
Vegetables, it's healthier.
It wouldn't have mattered. I mean, the facts were all there, but facts don't matter in America. Come on.